Yes, guys, thanks for joining in, and thanks for always checking out our channel Muwonge for all the updates. I want to give you a preview of what's currently taking place, especially with our comrades who were arrested last time in Kalangala, and then they were produced in Masaka High Court. Bail application fees were paid, applications were processed, but up to now, our comrades, none of them is out. None of our comrades is out. So I want to go through a series of updates, but first of all, I want to give you the one from the president. That is none other than Kyagulanyi Ssentamu Robert, aka Bobiwine. Yeah, just yesterday evening, he gave an update of the current situation, and this is what he said. He posted this on his Facebook page, and here it reads: I have learnt that my campaign team of over 120 young men and women who were waylaid and arrested 6 days ago in Kalangala district have been blocked from leaving prison today despite securing court bail yesterday. Our lawyers went to Saza prison today morning to deliver release orders for the detained comrades, but they were blocked by heavily armed UPDF soldiers from accessing the prison until much later in the day. Eventually, after getting audience with the officer in charge of the prison, the lawyers were tasked to first secure production warrants for all those that were released on bail yesterday, a condition that is not supported by any law. Nevertheless, the warrants have been secured today with assurances that the detained comrades, many of whom bear evident marks of torture, will be released tomorrow morning. And that is today morning. So, in a related development, the Chief Magistrate's Court of Masaka has refused to issue production warrants for Eddie Mutwe, Kafoko Stanley, Kampala Lukman, and Hassan that would have enabled them to apply for bail soon, insisting that the earliest they can seek to be released is during their next court date of 19th January 2021. These four comrades were charged with 6 additional offenses yesterday night on false accusations that they destroyed police property and assaulted security officers on duty during my campaign rally in Kyotera district. I'm engaged in consultations with our lawyers to agree on the next course of action. I wish to appreciate all Ugandans here and abroad that have supported us in several ways to secure our comrades' freedom. We are doing everything possible within the law to achieve this objective for the affected members of my campaign team and other political prisoners across the country. Every day, we continue to receive information that hundreds and hundreds of our supporters are detained in different prisons across the country. In Masaka, there is a place which is holding hundreds of supporters detained underground. Friends, these are not signs that Museveni is growing stronger. These are signs that he is at the weakest. Let's finish the assignment. We are removing a dictator. That has been the post from our president. That is none other than Kyagulanyi Ssentamu Robert, the president of the National Unity Platform. Actually, the strategist of the People Power movement that metamorphosed into National Unity Platform, a political party he represents as a presidential candidate in these coming elections, which are actually a few days from now, because elections are on the 14th of January 2021. This is going to be historical. So that has been the post, and he tagged a photo of Nubian Lee and the Sadan Magic. Nubian Lee is his partner in music, the same as it is for Sadan Magic, the producer. These two are part of the 120 that were arrested. Yeah, actually over 120, not 120, over 120. Remember, Kyagulanyi Ssentamu Robert had gone, that is last week, in Kalangala to campaign just like any other presidential candidate. But After reaching the island, actually he wanted to go to a certain island, leaving some of his members this other side of the town of Kalangala. And then on his way to that island that I've forgotten the name, he received a call telling him that, hey, your team members are being arrested by police, by military, by the army, and some other security units that took part in the arrest. So when he heard that news, he made a U-turn. Yeah, on the water. He made a U-turn. He was on Lake Victoria. He made a U-turn, and when he came back, actually the arrests just, intensified. They just continued arresting each and everyone. Actually, himself, he was arrested, banged into a van, taken into a helicopter that was awaiting for him, and then they took him back home. So they remained with these other comrades up to today. Yesterday and the day before yesterday, very many of our comrades, their bail fees were paid, all applications were, processed. But just like the president has said, that over 120 young men and women who were waylaid and arrested 6 days ago in the Kalangala district, they have been blocked from leaving prison today, despite securing their court bail yesterday. What I need you to remember, when they first appeared in Masaka High Court, towards evening, the judge, actually, from cross sources that I talked to, confirmed that he was willing to continue until when the entire process of securing the freedoms of our comrades is finished. But the army and the police took over the entire court. They instructed the judge to stop the session. For those who were, of course, watching that live, you saw how the police and the army came and started beating up people, chasing them away from the court, chasing all the casualties from the court. So that's how the situation was. Yesterday, our comrades continued to solicit money to pay for those that were remaining. A job well done by Segelinya Muhammadi, Nusfana Kato, and very many other comrades who participated in the fundraising process. Bail applications were processed, all fees were paid, but up to now, our comrades are still in detention. Let's pray that they get out as soon as now, because they committed no crime. They committed no single crime. Our leader would be in cells. Our president would be in cells because they were moving with him. But for him, they arrested him, took him to his home after a few hours. They should have done the same thing to these our comrades, but of course they know the repercussions when they arrest Kyagulanyi Ssentamu Robert. But hey, Ugandans are not stupid. They are waiting for 14th of January 2021, a few days from now. You dare touch on their vote, then they are going to show you the real Kyagulanyi in them. Yeah, they are going to show you the real Kyagulanyi in them. So what I can say to you guys, let's continue praying for our comrades, and as well as raising our voices such that they get their freedom, because they committed no crime. Remember, just a few days ago, still a team of close to 13 of our comrades were also arrested in Lila. That's last month. So a few days ago, they were given bail, of course, and our lawyers did their great job as always to secure their freedoms for them. They managed to secure them. And then some other comrades here in Makindye who were also supposed to be produced in court, they never did so, as in those that were supposed to bring them. Actually, the people concerned, they did not even come out to say anything. What they said, they are not going to bring these comrades. Neither is the court going to sit today, nor tomorrow, not any other time. These comrades were arrested for putting on Bobiwine's t-shirts, people power attires, anything related to Bobiwine, beret, and all that kind of thing. Up to now, they are still in detention. Just like our president has said as he was concluding this update, very many of our comrades across the country are still under illegal detention. For doing what? For supporting Kyagulanyi Ssentamu Robert. He said, that is his second last statement, every day we continue to receive information that hundreds and hundreds of our supporters are detained in different prisons across the country. In Masaka, there is a place which is holding hundreds of supporters detained underground. So that is the situation in Uganda. Supporting Kyagulanyi now has turned to be something criminal. It is now a crime to support Kyagulanyi because they find you putting on Kyagulanyi Ssentamu Robert t-shirt or any t-shirt bearing the photo of our president Kyagulanyi Ssentamu, and then they will arrest you. They will not even arrest you. These people don't arrest, they just kidnap. Because this is how it is always done. First of all, they are not always dressed in police or army uniform. They don't identify themselves. The cars they drive are always numberless. They are always putting on casual, clothes. They don't put on uniforms. So, and then you wonder which kind of arrest is that. That's why some media platforms, actually credible platforms, they misquote the process that goes on when they are taking our comrades. They are not being arrested, but in most cases, they are kidnapped. So that's the situation. Our comrades, that is Eddie Mutwe, our official photographer, that is Lukman Kampala, and then Kafuko Stanley plus Hassan. For them, they were taken back to prison until the 19th of January 2021. But what I can assure you, by the time they are gonna come out of that prison, Kyagulanyi Ssentamu Robert aka Bobiwine is going to be the president of Uganda, and they are going to come out while celebrating. They are going to come out to receive good news. They are going to come out to simply wake up to good news that, hey, Kyagulanyi Ssentamu Robert is the president of the Republic of Uganda. That is going to happen very soon from now. So basically that's what I had for you. And of course the campaign is resumed. However much the Electoral Commission is now playing games with the president. They don't want him to go to certain places. They have refused to sign on those documents that allow him to campaign in some areas. But of course, we all know that no institution in Uganda works. They all work on orders from above. That we expected, and of course very more, as actually we come closer to 14th of January. What I can say, let us not wait for 14th of January. The day that we should be fully prepared is the 13th of January 2021. That is the day that you do be well prepared to simply just go on the 14th. You cast your vote, and after casting your vote, please don't go away. Don't go away, because once you go away, your vote is going to be stolen, just like it has been for the previous elections. If you want your vote to count, please, after voting, what you need to do is to keep a safe distance from the polling station. Just be on the side observing each and everything that takes place. Just be easy observing each and everything. Record whatever you can. Use your smartphone. Charge your smartphone, guys. Charge your smartphones. No one is going to refuse you from recording whatever you want to record, because this is an election and we have to guard our votes. Remember, we don't trust the Electoral Commission. It has shown its side as early as before this process began. So let us be the agents at the polling stations. Let us be the election observers, because this government actually chased away election observers. You all know that. So, twebereremu, let us do this piece of work. Let us finish the assignment. Only one day you can sacrifice that one day for the redemption of our country, Uganda. You understand? Sacrifice that one day. Go and vote. Help those that cannot help themselves to reach at the polling stations. Those that have means of transporting the elderly, please do so. Transport our comrades. Transport your grandpapas, your grandmamas. If you find people on the roadside, maybe they have failed to reach the polling stations, guide them. Let them reach where they vote from. Let them cast their votes, and then after casting their votes, we have to remain at the polling station and protect our victory, protect our vote. Yeah, that is it. Lastly but not least, guys, let us go at the parishes and all those respective places and pick the voter slips. Spread this message at least to 10 of your friends. Let the information flow like that. Now, like you are very many who are watching this video, if each one of you at least informs 10 of your friends in your circle, I can tell you this information is going to spread like wildfire. So go to your parishes or any respective place, please kindly pick those voter slips. Yeah, pick those voter slips and prepare for the 13th of January 2021 to make sure that on the 14th you cast your vote. Thanks for watching this, for listening to this. I wish you a wonderful evening, a wonderful morning, a wonderful afternoon, wonderful night, wherever you're watching from. What you should not forget is to hit that subscribe button and as well as turn on the notification button to receive any update about the current situation we are in. Thank you.